Okay, this morning's intro takes place in Wilderness, Alaska, but in Northern Manitoba. I don't know if we can see it, but I got my snowshoes on and we got the dogs and we're heading to the wilderness. The wood stove is going. It's pushing out some nice heat. Oh, yes. I mean, smoke too. We can't forget the smoke for the Swedish kid. And here we are heading into the dog trail to head to the heads to the South Trail. All right, the South Cat Train Trail. All right, we'll pick up in the wilderness here. Okay, Thursday morning on location. Yes, Thursday morning on location. Just like last night, we're reporting live from the wilderness in Northern Manitoba. No, let's get it right. Wilderness, Alaska, but in Northern Manitoba. All right. So you can see I'm out here. We have the dogs. We are on the dog trail because you can see it's just a narrow trail there. All right, let's scroll this way. Okay. All right. I have to really think because I'm upside down and we're trying to move. I'm in a different atmosphere. All right. So let's take a look at the skies. Looks like it's going to be a clear sky. The moon is up there somewhere. Up there. Yeah, not down there. It's up there. Okay. So we're on location and we'll do a dippy-doo. Look at that. We got the snowshoes on. This isn't working. There. Okay, we got the snowshoes on because we're widening the dog trail. So you're packing it wider than what we walk because in April, May, when the snow is deep and soft, we want a nice base, okay? Does that make sense? Okay. All right. So this morning we woke up to -7 Celsius, but feels like -12. All right. Okay, it's warm. So on the yo-yo scale, +19 Fahrenheit, but feels like -10 Fahrenheit. Ooh, it's warm. All right, so Amazon has my 8th book in the Winter Road series, Thor to the Rescue. That was basically 2019 before the great lockdowns. So it's an ebook and it's free from December 7th to the, I can't read my writing. The 11th? Yes. 5 days on Amazon, 4 days on Sesame Street. All right. So here we are on location. These are the toothpick trees. I'm standing on bedrock, and I have no idea where the dogs went. Maybe they went to chase the fox. See? Oh, there we go. There he comes. She's the one that wants to... coordination. This way is that way when you're upside down. Okay. So what we're doing is we're packing the dog trails because this is the dog trails to the South Trail, the South Cat Train Trail, and we only walk the dogs on it, okay? So we have to pack it down with the snowshoes. All right, so now I'll turn the me phone around and see if we can get some live action shots of me walking through the wilderness. All right, we better go. Here comes the boss. Okay, after lunch in the kingdom, and it's kind of nice out here. It's warm or frosty, and the sun is over there just behind the trees. All right, so I'm working alone today, so I'm going to put my me phone on a tripod and record. I don't know if we'll get the recording of these starting, but maybe moving, because I only have so much battery life when it's cold out here. Okay, that worked out really well. Everything started and moved and we didn't get stuck. Okay, maybe we should cover this grass that's showing here because it doesn't look good in the pictures. All right, for the new viewers or the ones that are just waking up, the regular ones are just waking up for a nap. That's a 48 Chevy sedan delivery. Been in the family since 1974. And over here we have the 39 Chevy, which I bought for $200 back in 1984, which is the best $200 I ever spent. Okay, and then over here we have the 45 Chevy 3-ton, which Grandpa got hit by the train back in 1947. It's a 45 military issue, sold for civilian use. And we have a the 305 from a 1985 C10 4x4 truck. We got the motor and transmission in 2009. The guy smashed the truck up and we ended up with the motor and tranny. So we're slowly getting this truck back on the road. And in the background we have Thor the plow truck without the plow. We have the Screaming Ford, which gave me 15 seconds of fame on ice road truckers. And then we have the green toy, which is a military roto wrecker, the M816. Oh, these lips. Okay, it came from Shiloh, Manitoba, and it was part of my wasted youth. Okay, no idea how that turned out or anything like that, but we got a sleigh in front of the tank sign here, the flag stand or the plane display. So we changed the advertising, as you'd say. All right, so over here I had to park little Laverne by the shop because he has to adjust the clutch. Okay, so that's what we want. Go out, pull the drag and everything like that. And it was a used clutch when we put this thing back together in 2019 and hasn't been adjusted. All right. The dogs are whining because they know we're going to snowshoe the North Trail. to Roadrunner Rock. Yes, so that'll take care of the dog trails being packed. So let's go do it.
Thursday morning in WHO-ville. It's just after 9 a.m. and I'm getting ready to head up to work. My staff party last night was pretty fun. They had pizza, lasagna, and salad. It was actually really good, and I got to take home some leftovers, so that'll be my lunch today. Now it's time to get ready and head up to work. Look at that sunrise. 1 p.m. I got home at around 12:20 or so for my lunch break, and now I'm just heading on back to the store. Pretty sure I'm there till about 2:30, and then at 3 o'clock I'll head on over to the Kingdom and see what my dad's up to. 3 p.m. and I just got off work. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out, and switch over to my skidoo gear and stuff. And then I have to get the skidoo out, go up and do mail, and then I'll head on over to the Kingdom and see what my dad's up to. I'm pretty sure we're moving around some vehicles, and I think we might be snowshoeing. Hopefully we have enough time before the sun goes down. Little after 3 p.m. and I just got back from mail and there was nothing there, not even any bills, so that's pretty good. I just came back to grab the shopping that I did last night at my staff party since I got 15% off. Now it's time to head on over to the Kingdom and drop this all off and see what he's up to. 3:30 and I made it to the Kingdom, no problem. My dad already had the snowshoes on. It looks like we're going to go down the South Trail and I'll do some recording of him putting around with snowshoes on. We're also going to take a couple of the dogs out as well because they listen and it gives them some free time. Just came down behind the house here. The rabbit tower is actually just around the corner here, and then we have a little log cabin in the bush over here that was remnants from the old days. Now my dad has the dogs and he's going to snowshoe across here. That way we're packing down the trail, and then you'll cut across and through the bush here and over to the Roadrunner Rock on the other side of the North Trail. The dogs he brought out today is Rogue and Iris. Iris is Herc and my old girl Voodoo, the one that passed away a couple weeks ago. That's their daughter. She's actually really big and smart. Rogue is a rescue from in WHO-ville there, and they're pretty old. And here they come. The big girl here, that one's Iris. Yes, hello, hello, hello. Don't jump on me. And this fatty here, that's Rogue. As you can see here, my dad's packing it down pretty good with the snowshoes. He'll go back and forth a few more times and it'll be a nice packed trail. This is just a crossing trail, so he doesn't have to follow the dogs all the way around here. Now I'll go meet him over by Roadrunner Rock and do some more recording. Not sure if you're able to see him there, but he popped out of the bush when those dogs came out onto the trail here. Yes, Iris, quit jumping on me. She is still technically a puppy even at 5 years old. Yes. And here comes my dad on the packed trail. Yes, hello, Rogue. Now I'll follow my dad into the Roadrunner Rock here. He has the snowshoes, so he'll have a nice trail to walk on. Meanwhile, I have to trudge through the snow with my big winter boots on. Oh, it looks like he's clearing the snow off the trees so we don't get it down the back of our necks. Iris is wandering over there, as you can see. I don't think she knows where the Roadrunner Rock is. A little slippery in here, so be careful. And here it is, the Roadrunner rock. Then we got the muskeg just down there and the highway off to the left. Now we're gonna make our way back to the North Trail. I'm walking in front of my dad, that way he leaves a nice snowshoe trail and I don't have my big boots in there. Let's go, Iris. Come on. Get out of my way. Just trying to grab a couple sticks to play with. And you see these little packed down trails and stuff? Those are all the ptarmigans roaming through the bush. Oh, and I made it back to the skidoo. Iris already beat me to it. Bet you she can smell all my dogs in WHO-ville. Hard to believe that's Herc's daughter. Herc is my big boy that I have, and Voodoo, the one that passed away, is her mom. Now my dad's coming out of the bush here, and as you can see, he's walking with his feet spread apart. He does not have to use the bathroom. He's trying to pack down the trail properly. Now he'll walk back around and go down the same trail, and I'm going to scoot across and meet him on the other side. Just made it back over by the rabbit tower. It's just around the corner in these trees here. If there wasn't so much snow on the tree, you'd actually be able to see it right around there. And I can hear my dad coming, and you can see the dogs. Looks like we got Rogue coming out first, and Iris is behind him. Those are the dogs up at the house barking because they're jealous they didn't get to come out. These two dogs and the two dogs my dad has in the house don't get along, so we have to do separate walks and stuff for them. And since we're coming out into the bush, these two here listen a lot better than the house dogs do. So they got to go out for an adventure. Now I'll head on back up to the house and park this skidoo while my dad puts the dogs away, and then he'll go up into the house and take the snowshoes off. You can just see him through the trees right there. He just went walking by. He's out of the trail now and on by where the quad and the welding trailer is, which is just through the bush right here. 4 p.m. and I'm just finishing up at the Kingdom. I grabbed my dog treats and a few other things. Now let's head on back into WHO-ville and do my weather. Looks like the sun has disappeared behind the clouds as well. It is pretty warm out, so I bet you it'll snow. A little after 4 p.m. and I just made it back from the Kingdom. Now it's time to put the skidoo away, let the dogs out, and do my weather. 4:30, and this is the temperature we're sitting at today. It's -6 degrees Celsius, which is 21 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. This street light just turned on as I started my video. Now it's time to head inside, edit my videos. As you can hear in the background, the dogs are already outside, and end my day.
Okay, 5 o'clock, everything's looking good. The 45 looks good under the lights. Yes, maybe we're going to have to get lights on the tank shed there with all the flags. All right, we had a good day today. All these loose ends, everything's looking good. I just stocked up the wood stove so it'll be nice and warm in the shop all night. All right, so tomorrow we got to fix little Laverne there, just his clutch. All right, look at the sunset. Okay, we're back over here to the deck sleigh with the barrels, and look at the flags. It's just calm as can be. All right, let's go walk the dogs, drink some beer, make a video, and we'll talk to you later.